Hello and welcome back to In Spirit with Missy Reno Smith. Today we are talking to Leticia Valdes from San Diego, California. So hi, Leticia. Thank you for coming on the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm happy to have you on. It's fun to do these little readings on air so that people can kind of get a feel for what it is that I do and that. So let's get started with you. So I like to just connect with people first and just like the first things that I think about when I see you. And when we hopped on here, my first thought was you're a cat person, not a dog person. Is that right?
How did you know?
Yeah, that's just the first thing I thought. You're a cat person. Okay, yeah. Yeah, great. I love cats. Cats are wonderful. I'm a dog person, but I think cats are really great. Can I ask you how many cats? Do you have cats then?
I do. I started a rescue not too long ago, so I take in cats that are feral or just neighborhood cats that need maybe an extra help or medical attention. So right now I'm up to 17.
Oh my God. Okay, yeah. So it wasn't just like a random little, she's a cat person thing. It's significant. You're really into it. Okay. Yeah. I love that. Okay, so all right, 17 cats. They're with you. They're in the home right now. 17 cats.
Yeah, there's some in the room with me right now. One of my newest rescues is here with me. She's finally got comfortable enough to be in a space with other cats. So it was a long process and she's finally doing good.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that. I really do love it. I think it's wonderful to take in the rescues and give them a place in your home. Which one is the one with there's one with socks, one with the stocking feet?
We call her Tiny Boots.
Okay, Tiny Boots. Oh, Tiny Boots. Okay. Yeah. And is Tiny Boots like more special to you or
she's like our family mascot. We like her so much. I actually got a tattoo of her on my arm.
That's so cute. Okay.
But she's really special to us. She's been through so much when she was a stray that it's kind of inspiring to see how she overcame a lot of her injuries. And for being such a small cat, you didn't think that she would be able to survive all that trauma. But she's so resilient and honestly kind of an inspiration.
Oh, okay. I love that. We'll have to get a photo of her to put up so everybody can see Tiny Boots. And I really do. I think that's cool. Yeah, I just saw like the stocking feet in my head looking at a dark cat. I don't know what color, but it will look like it. Yeah. But okay, yeah. So so interesting. Well, your angels really like that one, and as well as you all do. But I have I don't know if I'm talking to somebody just yet. I feel like I want to say something about two mothers. Do you have two mothers or somebody, or like grandma was like a mom to you or something? I just see a two mother thing.
Yeah, I have, basically two moms, my grandma and my mom.
Okay.
I don't have a father in my life, but my grandma pretty much raised me. So I feel like is my mom also.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so that also pops up for you then as the whole two mom thing. And I think that's really great when you can have that multi-generational experience, right? Grandma's over in heaven or is she still on earth? She's in heaven?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we might have her then. It's a little hard for me to tell. I feel like somebody's communicating with me like emotionally, which is just a little bit, it just takes me a little longer to interpret them. But lots of love, but she doesn't, she tells it like it is. but she does it sweetly. She does it. She finds a way to do it in a way that's non-threatening. And
she has a very direct, sweet way of telling people things.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what is sort of coming off of her. Again, it's like an emotional conversation I'm having. So it's like I'm not hearing her voice per se, but I'm hearing her feelings and such. She wants to lift you up. She wants you to be lighter in your heart. She thinks you carry a lot and carry a lot of responsibilities. You carry a lot of just like the past, and she just wants to like wash it away for you. She wants you to try that, release, and even at the end of the hard day, just try to release. I would imagine if you work in rescues, you just see a lot of situations that are really tough. You get a lot of animals that have been through really tough things. So just in what you do, that's got to be a lot. But yeah, she just doesn't want you to feel like you have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And she wants to, she just wants you to be happier and to take those moments and just do things just for you too, because you tend to do a lot for others. Which, yeah, I mean, obviously just in the work that you do, that's clear, but yeah, but people in your life too. She says you take on a lot. So, just remember you too. You're important too.
That sounds like something she would tell me too.
That's good, right? Like it's important, I think, that the messages that come through are recognizable, right? I mean, because that's still grandma, the same person that you knew when you were here. And she likes to laugh, by the way. She's funny. Yeah, she's very funny. And they're the same people we know. They're just in this other place that, we can't see unless you're like me and that. So, she seems like a fun lady too. Like she's kind of creative and would try to find the fun somewhere where you wouldn't imagine it to be. And, would try to find ways to, I don't know, distract people. Did you feel like she would distract you? Like when something's tough is happening, she would, I don't know, just find a way to make it like easier to deal with.
She used to tell like these little jokes and like we'd have our little moments where we'd just laugh together, and that's like, that would be our distraction.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, she still does that. She's still grandma. She's still doing all of that. What do you want to say to her or ask her?
I guess I just want to see if she's doing okay. If she's happy with what has been happening over the last year or so. I feel like everything happened so suddenly that we didn't really get to have like a solid goodbye. So I feel like that would have been something I wish I could have done more with her.
Yeah. Oh, it's so hard when they go fast and we, kind of blink and it's happened and we just don't have a chance to really process and that she's okay. She's fine. She's in God's arms. She couldn't be in a better place. She laughs. She's more worried about you. She's worried about.
Always was. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I'm good, but Leticia, well, how's she doing? So she's okay. She's just fine. She says that she didn't transition immediately. She did hang around a bit.
Yeah.
She did. Yeah. Did you guys feel her?
Well, when she was passing, she was kind of like unresponsive. So like it was kind of like a very gentle passing, but like she wasn't there to like say anything to us. It was just kind of like we would feel her, hold her hand.
Yeah. God gives us, I call it the eject button. And, we can disassociate, and that, I mean, obviously if we're, in a kind of coma-like state, we're kind of not there, but even also when somebody is sort of in and out of consciousness too, we can do this disassociation thing. But yeah, she says that she hung on, and she definitely she says she knew it was her time, but she didn't want to sort of accept it at first, just because she felt like there's more I could do here, she wanted to stay for you all, and that, but she's okay. She's okay. She's fine. So she's doing great. She's acclimating, and she's also she's a joiner. She's like she's already got like lots of friends over there she's hanging out with, and so she's a social lady. So she's
very much. She's a social butterfly.
Yeah. So she's kind of doing her thing, and she comes in and she's checking on you all and just checking that you're okay. But she is okay. And she says, you can tell her whatever you want to tell her. You can say it out loud to her. You can write it down to her. All of those things that you kind of just wanted to say. She says she already knows it. She already knows. She feels like she just knows you, like on a deep, soul level. She knows your heart, and she feels like she's got everything she needs. That if you feel like you want to say it, of course you can say anything now, but if they're private things too, you can write it down or say it to her out loud. She likes to sit with you, like on a sofa, kind of like she just likes to sit next to you, like hold your hand and that. So yeah, so if you kind of are in those moments and you're just thinking of grandma at that time, I would imagine she's right there with you.
Oh,
okay,
that's so nice to know.
Yeah, that's a good time to talk to her, I think. I find that spirits like those mundane moments. They like to visit us when we're just hanging out. We're just doing something normal. And, of course, they're there for our milestones and everything, and they're celebrating with us. But they love those just like easy moments where they can just be and, sit with us. I find a lot of spirits will do that. Just kind of find that time. Yeah. Just kind of just there. That's what life really is mostly, right? Life is mostly these mundane. But she also says she thinks you need to put yourself out there just a little bit more. And I don't know what she is talking about on that particular front. Do you feel like where you need to like put yourself out there in the world more? Do you know what she means?
Yeah, I think I know what she means. I think it's just more of being like more assertive, or maybe like I've been stuck in a box for a while, so I feel like she wants me to like maybe do something unusual, or maybe travel again, because that was a thing that I used to do and I haven't been able to do in a while.
Okay. Interesting. Where was the last place you went that was exciting?
Oh, I spent a month living in Japan. That was probably time. Yeah.
Oh, wow. That sounds so cool. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That would be wonderful. A whole month. That's exciting. I would do more of that. Get yourself out there. Do more. You've got you do have a lot of responsibilities. You're taking care of animals and such, but she thinks you can still take time away and figure that out, to do things. And she wants you to also put a focus more on relationships, or maybe, I don't know if she means just friendships as well, or if it's love at the same time too, putting more time into relationships in your life, finding time for that. Can I ask you, are you single or?
No, I have a fiance.
Oh, you are? Okay. All right.
I also live with my three brothers.
Okay. Well, maybe take a little bit more time to get out with your fiance then. Go out, date like in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that, but yeah, I mean, it just gets, as time goes on, but just more time for that, and maybe more time for friends outside the home then too. I mean, I suppose because taking care of all the animals, you're probably home a lot and that, but just kind of getting you out, I think, is what she wants to do. Does your fiance like to travel?
Yes and no. He's kind of picky about where he goes.
Sure.
I think like we're trying to book a cruise sometime in the future. Something that we both would like to go to, like go to Greece or something on one of those traditional tours. So that'd be really fun.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Well, I think Grandma would love to go with you on that.
Yeah, it was funny because we were talking about doing a cruise when she was here. And that was something I talked to her about a lot too. When I would have my chats with her, I'd be like, "This is where I want to go next," and like, "I want you to come with me eventually."
Yep. She's going to go. She can go with you. It's so much better if we could see her and interact with her and enjoy it with her on that front. But it's also nice to know that they do come with us and, they follow through, I guess is what I'm saying. They'll still follow through with plans and that. So, so she's definitely going to go. She says it's nice, though, because it's cheaper. She can go, but she doesn't have to pay. So she's real excited about that. We travel in heaven. Heaven is it's sometimes it's hard to explain it, but it's so much bigger than our world, our universe, what we know. But it's so full of places and people and animals and all sorts of things over there, and we travel. Just all the things that we like to do here on Earth, we really can do over there, at least to some extent, and that so she can travel over there too. She can explore and go to there are places like destination places like Greece or Hawaii or places we like to go, and just like that in heaven, that everybody's like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta visit this place. So she can do all of that over there, which is fun.
That's good. She used to love
yeah. So she's not going to be bored. We don't just float around on clouds or anything while we're
that's what I was worried. I was like, she's going to be bored just sitting around doing nothing.
I'd be so done with it. I'd be like, I'm ready to come back to Earth.
Yeah.
So no, it's real life over there. It's a full real thing. All the things that we do here, we have over there. There are people that bowl in heaven, they go fishing. It's catch and release, but all the things that we like to do here, we actually can do. She's talking about with your rescue. It's like it's like your own business. Is it like your own rescue organization, or you work with another one?
No, it's something I fund for myself with the money I get from my job. I rescue the cats. I also drive to Mexico and I spay and neuter them. I also give them like medication. I had a cat that needed an eye surgery, and I went to Mexico and got it done for her.
Sure. Oh, wow. Is it possible for you to expand that and maybe get other people donating and helping? It just looks like it could be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, my brother
outside.
is helping me. He's building a catio for more space so that
physical. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
So we're trying to build like a little cat paradise in the backyard.
Okay, that's interesting. I like that. So physically bigger space. I want you to just chew on that other part, though. If it expanding, maybe turning it into something where you open it up to outside donation in some way, shape, or form, and that's a big step. That's a huge step, actually, because it requires turning it into probably like a nonprofit or something, whatever. But she's talking about an expansion that I think is beyond the physical space expansion. But I like the physical. I like that you're doing that. But I think she wants to take some of the burden off of you too, like the cost burden and everything. And maybe you could even just organize for other people to take in some of these cats as well that kind of come your way. So it could be an expansion like that. Maybe it's not an official thing, but maybe you're just sort of working it out with other people. I don't know. But
yeah, I'm slowly starting to build a network of people because some of the cats I rescued, they do get adopted out. I just had one that got adopted last week, and I'm working on getting another one. So they kind of like come and go. Like the number fluctuates a lot. Oh,
I bet. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, because so maybe there's some way to expand on that, and but do it in the way that feels comfortable to you. I always like to say I don't want to box you in. I don't like to box clients into something where they feel like, oh, they have to do it. It has to look just like Grandma said, or that it should look like you want it to look and be how you want it to be. I think sometimes they're giving us inspiration, and then from that we take it and sometimes they tell us things that are early, and maybe in 5 years things are going to look very different, and but for now it'll stay the way it is or something. So just do what's comfortable for you, and don't feel like you have to make it look exactly like that. Okay, so did we have a male that we wanted to look for too? Because there seems to be a male with Grandma. I don't know if she just came with him or if that's the other one you were looking for.
No, I mean, there was also some extended family members that were passing, I think, around that same time. So that might be, but I'm not too familiar with them.
Okay. Well, she didn't come alone, so she's got people behind her. There's a male with her. So, but he's just standing behind her. He's not really coming forward for me. So I'll just let him stay. Is there anything else we want to say to Grandma or ask her before we sort of?
I guess if she's, if she thinks I'm doing a good job with, the home, like she passed her home on to me. Mm-hmm. So I just was like, I hope I'm doing everything that she wants me to do.
That's an interesting question. She's more concerned about whether it works for you and making it work for you. And so you can do anything that you want to do. She says, make it yours. Do whatever. If it benefits you financially, if it benefits you in any way, shape, or form, that's what makes her happy. That's all she cares about, right? We can't bring it with us. She can't, she couldn't bring her house with us. She couldn't bring her belongings. She had to leave them here. And she's so happy to leave you are her person. You're her person. Yeah. So she's like, that's who gets them. That's who gets them. And definitely, don't be afraid to make decisions about it, she says. Okay. No fear. Yeah, no fear. You just, if it's right, you're gonna do it. She thinks your fiance is really smart, by the way. Yeah, she wants to like good instincts there. So like we want to follow his instincts. And I don't know if she means that because she was talking about finance and things like this. I don't know if it goes with finance specifically or if it's with everything, but she wanted me to give him a shout out.
Okay. So I'll let him know because they used to have breakfast sometimes at the house together and they would talk. So I think that's they had a good relationship because they were also kind of from similar areas in Mexico.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, she definitely wants to give him a shout out, and she wants him to feel good about himself. Like he's like he is capable, and he should just follow his instincts, and he'll do it. Did she talk with her hands a lot? Because like the whole time I feel like I'm like touching I'm like doing I don't know. I don't think I normally do that.
She was she did have a lot of movement to her. She's very expressive.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay,
like
yeah.
Very like also kind of just like reserved and like
sure.
ways, you know?
Okay, sure. Yeah. So she kind of she goes back and forth.
Yeah. Like sure. Kind of like me, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, she's just the whole time I'm talking to her, I feel like I'm like I do move a lot and that, but I don't do this. I don't, those seem to be.
Oh yeah, she used to like to touch her necklace.
Okay, yeah, so I don't typically do that myself, but so maybe I'm taking on her mannerisms a little bit. I do that sometimes, not for all spirits, but sometimes I do. I think I'm very suggestible. I think you have to be suggestible when you do this work, but I don't know. So yeah, interesting though. But she's sort of stepping aside, and she's not going anywhere. So if we feel like we need to like bring her back in, we certainly can. Okay. And then the next one, is younger, I think.
Yeah.
And definitely didn't feel right. The passing didn't feel right.
No.
Like it was just like, was it just that it was too young, or was there something also just uneasy and not right about it?
It was both. Like she was very young. I would say like I think she was 55.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should go longer.
It was just really sudden. Like nobody knew that it was going to happen.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm so sorry. She hovers over you like major, like she's a helicopter just around you, and wants you to know that like she's right there. She's not going anywhere. And you guys were pretty close then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, with her comes a big heart. Was her heart involved? Was it her heart? Okay.
It was a heart attack.
Okay. So she's got a big heart, and then her heart maybe it was just she had too much love. Yeah. She can't have too much love, but it's nice to say it that way sometimes, But no, she's definitely like explodes with love for you, and she just wants to hold you and let you know that everything's okay. Like you're going to be okay. Like you're fine. Is she mom, or is she just a caregiver?
No, that's my mom.
That is mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely wants to, like she doesn't want you to feel like you're, like because she's gone and because grandma's gone. So you both moms.
Yeah, they passed away about 30 days from each other.
Oh my God. Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. Why do things have to happen so quick? It just seems like you lose someone and then you lose someone again. I think that we do that so that we can deal with the grief close together. And otherwise, if we're grieving and then a couple years later we're grieving again, it just feels like we're constantly grieving. And so I think God does that. It's hard when it happens, but I do believe that's, yeah. I had a friend recently, we were talking about the same thing, and she used the term bundled grief. Sometimes we bundle our grief like that. And so that we can get through it. But she just wants you to know that like you got it, like you're okay. You're going to be fine. You're just fine. She's very concerned about the boys. She wants to she 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 must have more opinion about how they should live their life, maybe, I think.
Yeah,
So
like
yeah, so she's like she just wants to say, like, they know what she wants, why aren't they doing it, kind of a thing.
yeah, exactly. They kind of need the extra push.
Mhm. Yeah. So, they're going to be okay too, though. They really are. And, all, seriousness here. They'll be okay. But she just shows us the difference between what she thinks you're doing and then what she thinks they need to be doing. So,
Yeah.
Do they do something together, or do they have like a hobby together, your brothers? Because something seems to tie them very tightly.
Well, besides all of our pets, they do like to play. We all actually like to play card games. Like we'll play
Okay.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Magic. They like to play Magic the Gathering. They'll play that all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll play, like they'll go on Discord and play together. So I mean,
Sure.
They do have their own bonding activities.
Gotcha. Yeah, they just seem very like tight, and which is great. That's wonderful. That's what we want, and I'm glad that you have that with them as well. I think my kids play that, or have in the past. Magic, the Gathering. Okay, yeah, I think so. I think I've heard it. But yeah, so she just wants everybody to know, like, everybody's good. Like, life is okay. We're going to be okay. It's really hard when you lose, those people, but you're sort of falling into that role, that matriarch role, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you had to take that on kind of young. You're probably in your mid 30s, mid to late.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah, 35. Yeah, there we go. So, so it's a little early to be there, but it's okay. You're good. You got it. You got this. And you're kind of like the glue, she says. So, you're kind of like the family glue. She passed. Yeah. Grandma I think Grandma maybe passed that to you, but it went to you, and she's really happy to see you taking care of your brothers, just being there for them, offering them a different perspective, and so she just, I don't know, she feels safe because you got it. Things are going to be okay. She wants you to know that she wasn't hurting. It wasn't too much for her. She was fine. It wasn't like, oh my goodness, this is too much for me to handle. She was okay through it. She was okay. Was that one of your questions? Was whether it was like physically hurting her?
Yeah, we weren't there. When it happened. Like, we got a call, so when I was there, she was already passed. So we never knew like what the circumstances were, like if she was in pain or like anything like that. It was very like we had no answers.
She says she was fine. She says it was a shock to her. Yeah, she talks a lot more, by the way, than Grandma. She's like,
I believe it.
she's got a lot going on here. But she says it was like shock. I was shocked, and then kind of out of it, and then just gone. And so she was okay. She was fine. Okay. So yeah, so God was taking care of her on that, so that it wasn't so scary or anything like that. That is hard. Those unanswered questions, I think a lot of people struggle with, when their loved ones pass, like when you didn't get to be there, when nobody got to be there, you just don't know. We think about those things. It just runs over and over through our mind and such. So yeah, she just wants to let everybody know, like, I'm okay. She's okay. She's with Grandma. She says, save more money. She wants you to have like a bigger reserve. So save some of the money, save some money, and, for that rainy day or for something later. And that she just wants to make sure that, that you're going to be okay on that. I think that you are, but she just wants you thinking that way. Like we'll need to save a little bit more than we think we need to do. And then there's something about multiple real estate properties, like maybe managing another property at some point or something, renting it out or doing something as like another income stream. So I don't know if that's supposed to be now, something you're doing now, or if it's supposed to be later.
I was thinking about doing later because I always wanted to like, buy a vacation home and then like maybe rent it out and then use it while no one else is using it.
Sure. Yeah, that's a great idea. So that might be her way of just saying, I hear you, let's do it, And so make that a goal then. Make that something that you want to get to. What do you want to ask Mom?
I just want to tell her that, I guess not tell her, but ask her like, are you with Abby, our dog?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's look for the dog.
Because they passed, our dog passed it the same week that she did.
Oh, see, yeah, you had 3 very close together. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think so. But that was a strange one too. Something wasn't. It's almost like she wanted to go when your mom went. Like she knew like it was gonna happen, and she was.
Yeah, they were very close. Like it was kind of crazy that they both left at the same time.
Yeah. That's really sad. Our animals are such an escape. Now you've got a lot of animals to comfort you, but they are, they're such an escape for us. And that, well, they are together. I feel like she is I don't know. Like I just feel like she just like walked to the other side. Like she just like it was just time to go, and I'm just gonna walk right in, and that was that. So she's totally fine over there with her. I don't know that they're together like 100% of the time, like all the time, but they're together. So they're definitely together. And the dog, by the way, is gratitude for you, love and gratitude for you. Thank you. And sometimes she's up on your bed by your pillow, and she likes to be up on the bed. So if you feel like you feel her presence, say hello to her. Sometimes they visit us, right? Yeah, she wants to jump on the bed though and be with you up there, especially by your pillow. So she likes to be by your head. So she just kind of puts her head on there and just watches you sleep, and that.
That's just how she used to be.
Nice. So she continues on. She's very, very sweet, very loving, and just again, lots and lots of gratitude. She loves Grandma too. They're all together. So Grandma's with her as well. But Mom says we have to. She wants to piggyback on Grandma. Grandma said, lighten, the heaviness that we carry. She says, just we want to lighten that, because you do take on. I think you even you feel other people's feelings, right? Like an empath. That's what we call that. So it's not an easy ability to deal with. Because emotions can carry so much weight and, make us feel, sometimes we don't know which emotion is ours and which is somebody else. If you're an empath, it's a lot going on.
It's like a sponge. You're just absorbing everything around you.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I was doing as a teenager, and I had to stop it. I couldn't do it any longer. Being around all those hormonal teenagers in school was extremely difficult for me, and I had to leave. I couldn't stay. I had to do night school so that I wasn't around so many, and I did, yeah. And but what I did was I built a bubble, and I just imagined myself in this bubble, and like good things are able to pass through and lift me up. but negative things just bounce off of my bubble, and I just live my life like that, and I feel like it keeps me sane. And it's just an image in my mind, and that I sort of project, and it helps me. So perhaps you could build a bubble too, and maybe that will help you. Try it. Yeah, try it. They just don't want you to carry it all. They just want you to feel just light and good, and you've got so many wonderful things happening. You're getting married. You're lots of stuff is happening. So at this time in your life. But is there anything else that you want to say or ask before we go? We're getting to the end here.
I just want to tell my mom I miss her. And I guess that's that, like, I think about her all the time. So
she knows. And she misses the back and forth. She gets to see you, right? Her and Grandma get to see you whenever they want, but they miss the conversations. They miss being able to hear, what you would say back, and just like that, just that, the what we do, just those mundane moments where we're just talking with our family, back and forth. That's what they miss. And so, but when you acknowledge them, if you acknowledge them, if you say hello, if you're just thinking of them and you just say hello, even in your mind, that's okay too. I like to say it's better when we do it out loud, but even if it's just in your mind, just say hello and say I love you. And also they know, she says, they know that they would say in some situations. What they would say. You go ahead and say it and say, this is what Mom would say. This is what Grandma would say to me or to you if you're talking to somebody else. And you go ahead and be their voice. It's okay. You've got that permission to be their voice, okay? They love you so much, Leticia. Just know you've got them all day today. They are with you. Keep talking to them. They love you. They know you love them. And it was really great talking with you. It was really great having you on. I'm grateful that you're willing to do this. It's a big thing to come on and do this.
That's really great. I love this experience.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Well, I hope we get to talk again sometime soon, okay, Leticia? And I just want to say to you and to everybody to remember that God loves you, and I'm sending angels your way. Bye.
If you'd like to learn more about Missy Reno Smith, please visit MissyRenoSmith.com to book a reading and purchase her artwork. You can find the In Spirit podcast on TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever you stream your podcasts.